You know, Tyson Fury has to be one of the most smartest, savviest boxers of this era. The reason why I say that is because Tyson Fury is like a chameleon. Not only is he like a chameleon, he's also like a cat. And not only he's like a chameleon and he's like a cat, he has a mouthpiece of a fucking politician or some shit. You know, what I mean by that is, as much as I want to be dissatisfied with Tyson Fury and what he does, it's hard for me to lay in on Tyson Fury because he provides so much entertainment. This guy is a renaissance man. You know, a lot of boxers need to take a note out of Tyson Fury's book. The way he speaks, he's quick on his feet when it comes to his thoughts, his delivery, his sharpness, his wittiness, his ability to draw a crowd, his ability to tap into the human emotion and manipulate it and play with it. That shows the true gypsy in him. And I know he's doing it and I still respect it. I just respect just a sly motherfucker, you know, and that's what he is. You know, I really have to tip my hat to him. Most people, well, just like Eddie Hearn will say, you know, I think he's lost his passion for boxing because he's going to do the, you know, the WWE thing and all that other stuff. And to me, it's a perfect fit for his personality. Not only that, it's smart business wise. For the same reason you see Errol Spence at Cowboys games and you now see Terrence Crawford at Green Bay games, okay? He has a electric and alluring personality that people might not know about, and he's going to introduce that personality to the wrestling world, okay? He's going to be able to transfer those fans back over into his boxing career. That's why I say this was a smart move by Tyson Fury. You know, most people think it's clown shit, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Tyson Fury is always thinking ahead, and he's always outthinking everybody. Always. You know, whether it's his unorthodox move in fighting Deontay Wilder so green coming off the couch, or delaying the rematch so he can go fight in wrestling, and what do they pay him, $12 million for that? And like I said, that's going to transfer back over. Them same fans that's going to get a whiff of him on the WWE, they're going to like him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's that good at talking. He's like The Rock with that shit. You know, wrestling fans are going to cling to that, and they're going to follow him over in boxing, where he can continue to fight anybody he wants. Just think about it. This guy can fight anybody he wants, and people loves it. Now, some people say, well, you know, it's the double standard, Bruce, just like you always talk about. Yes, but that's not the complete story with Tyson Fury. It's his personality. It's the way he comes across. It's the way his manipulation, the way I'm going to tell y'all something that maybe y'all picked up on that he does. The way he taps into the gay diaspora of the I don't know, the boxing crowd, or the way he taps into the gay community, you know, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, at first I've done videos on, I'm like, man, why Tyson Fury always doing this gay shit? Why you always picking men up at press conferences? Why is he always trying to kiss somebody in his mouth? Why is he always trying to... Now, do I think he a little fruity? Yes. It's obviously something going on with him and his trainer. I know I'm not the only one that picked up on that, but I'm going to digress. But the point is, he knows what the people wants. And at the same time, he knows what he can gyp you out of. He know he can get away with faulting Otto Weiland and some stuff like that, and Safar Safiri. And he does that because he know he can. That's why he comes out with the coming to America thing. That's why he comes out with the whole Mexican thing. He's a true showmanship. You know what I'm saying? He got true showmanship. The area of boxing that he's able to excel in is the area where all these boxers currently suck at. They suck at selling themselves. They all suck at selling themselves. All of them. You can go from Wilder to Lomachenko to Crawford to Spence to Mikey Garcia to Danny Garcia to these boxers suck at selling themselves. Now I know what you're gonna say, but he doesn't sell shit. But he still gets big paydays. And at the end of the day, what does he care what he sells when people are paying him for whatever he does? Think about it. That's just common sense. If I can get paid more money, taking less reward and less damage to my body, I'm going to go ahead and do it. You know? And just look at the list that he has up here. The dude's kicking ass. How he's looking at it and how he's living, he's kicking ass. Look, he said, look, I done this. I done had mental health press conferences. I'm doing this. I'm fighting in the WWE. Then I'm doing this and then I'm doing that. You know, and then he's going to do his autobiography. And then I'm like, man, Tyson Fury is just, he killing it at this point. But I always put a light on Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury to me is the only boxer besides Mayweather to pick up the mantle of having the art of skullduggery down pat. You know, the way he rattled Deontay Wilder's brain in that press conference. You know why I'm looking forward to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2? It ain't the fight. It's the press conference. Because that was hilarious. As far as content, I had a field day with that stuff. So it just goes to show how far you can get if you know how to sell yourself, if you care about selling yourself, if you pay attention to what the public wants and fills in the gap. People could be doing what Tyson Fury is doing. And let's be honest, Tyson Fury doesn't got the best resume in the world. His resume is actually pretty shitty. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest with you. Now, he's not a shitty fighter at all. He's a great fighter. So on top of having a mouthpiece, he happens to be a great fighter. He just got a lot of stuff going for him. But this is just me showing people that if you can master the mouthpiece part, the same thing I say about Alexander Usyk, the same thing that Lomachenko said about himself in the Luke Campbell fight. If I knew how to speak English, I would be more popular. Once you do that, it's not just about speaking English. It's about being charismatic. It's about, you know, selling yourself. It's about getting in front of the cameras. I say it again. It's the reason why Arnold Schwarzenegger was the face of fitness, because he had the mouthpiece and he had the charisma. Okay. And he loved to talk. Okay. And he wasn't shy. That's the kind of person they needed to break in, you know, bodybuilding. Where would bodybuilding be without Arnold Schwarzenegger? When you think bodybuilder, you think Arnold Schwarzenegger automatically. You don't think about Frank Zane, Serge Nubret, you know, just all the Mike Mensa, like, you know what I'm saying? Those names don't come to your mind. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. So this is the power of being able to market yourself. This is the power of having good speaking ability. This is the power of having charisma and character. Don't matter if you're playing the bad guy or you're playing a good guy like Anthony Joshua. You know, just have something that people can cling on to, you know. It's kind of like what Joshua is doing right now. Even though I don't like all that super philosophical kumbaya stuff, it's a group of people that he's pandering to, whether you like it or not. Anthony Joshua is not that cool. He is not that nice. He is not that calm. You know what I'm saying? He's not. It's just that most of his endorsements come off the back of having this kind of personality. He's also representing what most UK fans tell me is the British way. These guys are, you know, polite gents and whatever and whatnot. But most of what Joshua has is built off of two main things. Okay? Two main things. His physique and his personality. His boxing skills and all that stuff comes secondary if we talk about on a casual surface level. It's Anthony Joshua's physique, which includes his body and his looks, and the fact that he carries himself like a gentleman. He's polite, he's cordial, and he's professional. You know, he found what people needed. He found the void and he filled the gap. So my message to the rest of the boxers is find the void and fill the gap. You either want to be the nice guy, you want to be the bad guy, you want to do like Spence and do the Hollywood Hogan stuff, and you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, but be the best at it. And it does pay off. Floyd showed you that. Conor McGregor showed you that. You know, now Tyson Fury is showing you that. Muhammad Ali showed you that. The power of the mouthpiece is the biggest element in boxing, whether you want to believe it or not. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Van, I'm out.